What would happen if you lost your job tomorrow? Or could you cover a $1,000 emergency without reaching for your credit card? These are the kinds of questions that most of us avoid until it's too late. The truth is, life is unpredictable. One unexpected car repair, medical bill, or job loss can throw your entire financial life off balance if you're not prepared. That's why having an emergency fund isn't just smart, it's essential. In today's video, we're diving into why you absolutely need one and how you can start building it, even if you feel like saving is impossible right now. Welcome back to the Money Map, where we help you navigate your way to smarter finances. Today, we're talking about one of the most important foundations of financial security, the emergency fund. Whether you're living paycheck to paycheck or just starting your financial journey, this video will show you why having an emergency fund is a game changer, and more importantly, how you can start building one, even if your income feels tight. No matter where you're starting from, this is a step you don't want to skip. Problem: did you know that most people can't handle an unexpected $400 expense without going into debt? It's a shocking reality, but it highlights just how vulnerable many of us are to life's surprises. A sudden job loss, an emergency medical bill, or even a car repair can turn into a financial crisis overnight if we're not prepared. And the worst part? The stress and instability that come with it can affect everything: your mental health, your relationships, and even your ability to make good financial decisions. That's why having a safety net in place isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Why you need an emergency fund. First and foremost, it gives you peace of mind. Knowing you have money set aside for life's unexpected moments can instantly reduce stress and anxiety. Instead of panicking over how you'll cover a sudden expense, you'll have the confidence and calm to handle it. An emergency fund also helps you avoid going into debt when surprises come your way, no more relying on credit cards or payday loans. And perhaps most importantly, it keeps you on track with your bigger financial goals. When emergencies are covered, you're free to keep saving, investing, and building the future you want, without setbacks pulling you off course. How much you need? So how much should you actually have in your emergency fund? A good starting point is between $500 and $1,000, just enough to cover a small emergency like a car repair or an unexpected bill. But once you've got that initial cushion, aim for a more solid safety net. Ideally, 3 to 6 months of your basic living expenses. That means enough to cover rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, and transportation. The exact amount depends on your lifestyle, how many people rely on your income, and how stable your job is. If your income is unpredictable or you have dependents, you might want to save a little more. The key is to find a number that makes you feel secure. How to build it? Step 1. Open a separate savings account just for your emergency fund. This might seem simple, but it's a powerful move. Keeping your emergency savings in a different account, separate from your everyday spending money, helps you avoid the temptation to dip into it for non-emergencies. Choose a basic savings account with no monthly fees, and ideally one that earns a little interest. The goal is to create a clear boundary between your emergency money and your regular budget, so when a real emergency hits, you know exactly where to turn. Step 2. Start small. Even $10 a week adds up. Don't wait until you have a big chunk of money to get started. The power is in consistency, not size. If you can set aside just $10 every week, that's over $500 in a year, enough to handle many common emergencies. The key is to make saving a habit, no matter how small the amount. As your income grows or your expenses decrease, you can increase that amount. But for now, focus on building momentum and proving to yourself that saving is possible. Step 3. Cut just one expense and redirect that money to your emergency fund. Look at your budget and find one thing you can reduce or eliminate. Maybe it's a streaming service you rarely use, fewer takeout meals, or skipping that daily $5 coffee. Whatever it is, take the money you would have spent and move it straight into your emergency savings. You might be surprised how quickly those small changes add up. And the best part? You're not earning more money, you're just being smarter with the money you already have. Tips to stay consistent. Once you've started building your emergency fund, the key is to protect it. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill, just like rent, utilities, or groceries. Make saving a fixed part of your monthly routine. And just as important, avoid the temptation to dip into it for things that aren't true emergencies, like vacations or sales. This fund is your safety net, and it should be used only when absolutely necessary. To keep yourself motivated, track your progress. Watching your emergency fund grow, even little by little, will boost your confidence and keep you focused on your bigger financial goals. Now I want to hear from you. Do you have an emergency fund yet? If not, what's the first step you're going to take to start one? Drop your answer in the comments below and let's encourage each other to build that financial safety net. Your small action today can lead to big security tomorrow. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss more simple, powerful tips to take control of your money. You've got this, and the Money Map is here to help you every step of the way.